Ragnar, the time has almost come, to execute the final phase of our plan. The companions and all their lycanthropic brethren shall be purged from Skyrim soon. The new Harbinger may have bloodied us, but the Silver Hand lives as long as I do. Expect another shipment of gold next week. I will include additional hawk feathers per your request. Take anything else you need by robbery and plunder. I will need more recruits before we begin the final push, so reach out to the local dregs and send any interested parties my way. Once they are properly educated, I'll dispatch them where they are most needed. You and the new Krev should be vigilant. I understand a certain Roderick Redbeard has rejoined the Companions, and his partnership with the Harbinger could be calamitous to our interests. I will be watching you, Harold. Let me guess, Greg. Let me just take a wild stab in the dark and say that Harold, whoever this fellow is probably going to be the next thing on our list. And if Ragnar Logjammer here was any indication, I'm going to have to get used to drinking health potions while flying through midair. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Let's Play Skyrim, where we've just finished killing Ragnar Logjammer. He was a Silverhand head honcho. He apparently has a boss called, or a compadre called Harold, who's out there somewhere, because we read a note. Apparently they're redoubling their efforts to come after the companions and other werewolfy type folks as well. I know this is all terrifically ironic, generally speaking, considering we're not even a werewolf anymore, but hey, these guys have pissed me off to such an extent that I don't care if I was a werewolf or a vampire or a friggin' were-banana at this point. I really don't care. I want these guys dead, because they piss me off to no end. And Ragnar Logjammer was, to his credit, very, very, very difficult to kill. It's been a bit of an awkward week for us so far, actually, between this ridiculous vampire we ran into, as well as Ragnar, as well as a volcanic bloody dragon. It's we're having a bit of a rough old time, actually, because we now, oh great, now we've got a pair of gigantic Spriggans blocking my passage. Sorry, but I need to go this way. Ancient Spriggan Matriarch. We've already pissed off Kinnereth anyway, apparently, so what could we possibly have to lose? Yeah, that was the other thing. We went and pissed off Kinnereth because we went and stabbed the Elder Gleam a bit with our Nettlebane dagger. Which apparently the hippies guarding the place weren't very fond of us doing. I was past the point of caring, though, really. Has to be said. What is this? Oh, it's a little Talos shrine. There we go. Bit of a menu delay there, actually. Yeah, it's a Talos shrine. Look at that.
I never understood why people prayed to this man, the one they call Dragon of the North. When they kneel before this altar, what they pray for is servitude. A dragon has no sympathy for
Who the hell are you?
Its very nature is to dominate.
Yeah, well, I figured that much out by myself. As a dragon myself, I don't disagree. I'm not a bloody dragon, that's stupid. Here's a man who apparently really hated snakes. I like that.
Ah, the statue. I've heard people say the one at his feet isn't a snake, but another dragon. The god of time itself, perhaps. Whether you're mortal or divine, the rules are the same. Kill or be killed. Surrender or subjugate.
Who are you? Why do you despise dragons? I mean, you know, aside from the usual reasons in that they like to go around breathing fire and killing lots of people.
My name is Morrisine. I was born in Morrowind, and through my veins flows the fire of the Red Mountain itself.
And more to the point, why are you hanging
That
around at
fire
a bloody
burns with hatred
Talos
for all who
statue in the
seek
middle
to
of the night?
destroy us. Whether it is the dragon of the north or the dragons in the sky, they will all perish.
What brings you here? Yeah, what are you doing here?
I was headed west to Cradle Crush when I came across this shrine. Then I saw you. My previous companion didn't make it past the river.
Well, why are you passing through giant camps?
The camps serve as bait. Dragons have big appetites, and mammoths are a heavy meal. It's ironic, really. A dragon's strength comes from his compulsion to dominate, his desire to kill. Yet it's that very hunger that makes them weak.
Well, if this dragon descends on Cradle Crush, I suppose I'd be willing to help you slay it. That's my job after all.
Normally, I'd laugh at such a suggestion, but for some reason I'm inclined to believe you. Interesting. Alright, if you're that confident, then let's head on over to Cradle Crash Rock, and you can prove your bravado is warranted.
Can I shoot you after I've shot the dragon? Come on, Greg, let's show this amateur how the professionals do it. Where is Cradle Crush Rock? Let's unselect these for now. This way. I'd rather not fight a dragon in the middle of the night, but...
Smell the burnt skewer from here.
Okay, yeah, where have you gone? Oh, you've both gone for a swim. Okay, whatever. Yeah, I'd rather not be doing this in the middle of the night, because I cannot see a damned thing, but fine.
No sign of the dragon. Mammoths must be out grazing. Well, if I can't have a dragon, I'll settle for a giant's head. Come on, let's kill these overgrown monkeys.
Do you wanna wait and watch?
Giant one!
Oh, apparently not.
My arrows will find the neck.
Is he giving you a hard time? And she's the one talking to us about bravado.
Your blows are soft as kisses. Betcha. Rainbow death is swift. To all things, death.
Alright, fair enough. You killed the giant.
You handle yourself well. I could use someone like you by my side.
What do you think, Greg? No comment, apparently. Alright, but you are. I hope you really understand this works the other way around. It's you by my side. I've got more important shit to do than follow you around all day.
In time, yes, but not now. I have a date with an innkeeper, 9 of them in fact, because chasing mammoths only gets you so far. If you seek my aid, that's where our paths will cross. Beyond that, you'll find me in the shadow of every dragon in this godforsaken land. All you have to do is listen for their screams.
Genuinely don't know what to make of her at all. Whatever. I'm curious to see what would have happened with the giant had we both not attacked it first. But never mind. Let's grab some mammoth cheese while we're here. Disgusting at first, one would imagine, but actually surprisingly nutritious. There you are. Oh. Nice. Free cheese wheels. And a Charred skeever. Okay. And lots of potatoes for some reason. Cow. Okay, well, anyway. Moving on. Let's try and get back to Whiterun. I suppose there's no bedrolls around here or anything, and I foolishly left the tent with the horse. Horses, even. Right, yeah, I'm getting confused because this has been disabled. Yeah, we need to go this way, and there's, yeah, a big-ass river in the way. Okay. Yeah, I think I killed a bear here earlier on our way down. If I remember correctly. I don't think you guys saw it because I wasn't recording at the time. And it wasn't a very interesting fight, really. It was just a very big bear for some reason. He was fighting a couple of Durzogs. I don't know where it's probably floated off downstream, actually, to be fair. Hello again.
Blood and fire, fire and blood.
You are a very strange lady. And a slightly scary one. But to be honest with you, not quite scary enough. You're sort of scary in a slightly laughable way. At least she's to the point, though, you know. That's why I like Brack, you know. He never... That crazy orc, I wonder where he's got to. I didn't see him in Falkreath when we were there last, but he was great. He spoke... He rarely spoke in words of more than one syllable, mind you, but, you know, I think that was part of his charm. He never really belabored the point, you know. He just got to it, you know. Rather liked him for that. We really should go and look for him at some point and take him on a few extra adventures, because he was cool. I did like Brack. And we haven't seen him in ages. We haven't seen him since our big Falkreath banquet, have we? So, I wonder what he's up to. Hope he's not dead. That'd suck. Just I don't know where we'd find him, honestly. I mean, we left him in the Falkreath Inn. He's obviously gone off and done his own thing since then, and that's fair enough. Now, I tell you what, Greg, that right there is quite a majestic sight, isn't it? All the stars, and then the river, and then Dragon's Reach in the background. Ay, ay, ay. That is pretty. That is very pretty. I mean, stepping out of character for a minute, I will often say that, in fact, I'd hands down say that of all the recent-ish Bethesda titles, Fallout New Vegas is hands down my favourite. But nothing in Fallout New Vegas, and I will freely admit this, compares remotely with just how gorgeous Skyrim actually looks. And I don't mean in a graphical sense, although that is part of it. Just the design of it, the layout, the views, just like when you stood down there looking up this way towards Dragon's Reach. The fact that Bethesda built this whole place specifically so that you'd get moments like that. It's an absolute joy to explore. It's one of the reasons I've never really completed all of the guilds in this game. I haven't. I've never completed the College of Winterhold. I've never completed the... I've barely even joined the Dark Brotherhood. I think I've only joined it with one character. I have completed the Thieves Guild. I have completed the Companions now, finally, but this is the first time I did it in this Let's Play. And the reason for it is simply because Bethesda's quests are crap. I don't enjoy them, but... And yet, I've put over 1,000 hours into this game. And I'd say a good 3/4 of that is me just wandering around Skyrim doing whatever. Even if it was just crappy Radiant quests to give me some sort of structure when it came to my exploring. But yeah, I think if you went back over my previous save games, if you could somehow get them all up, you would find that most of them never joined a guild or anything like that. Oh, yes, vampires, here to ruin the moment. This is why I want to join the damn Dawnguard, you know? Because you guys are just so freaking annoying. The question is, were they out here specifically to get us, or did we just happen to run into them? Wrong place and wrong time and all that. It's worth thinking about, I suppose. Yeah, I've got to admit, it's quite nice looking all this when the stars are out, when it's not cloudy and stormy. Not to mention I can actually see where I'm going when it's not cloudy and stormy, so... It does look good, doesn't it, Dragon's Reach, from down here with all the, you know... the lights in the distance. I can't remember, is that a vanilla Skyrim thing, or is that from a mod I've got installed? The lights in the windows at Dragon's Reach in the dark. I can't remember. Either way, it looks bloody marvellous, as does the night sky. Also, we leveled up, didn't we? Level 49, is it? Oh my goodness. Health, I guess. No, level 50. We were 49. Level fucking 50. Good God. Right then. 2 perks to increase because it's every 5th level. Heavy armor, maybe. Thick skin. Arrows bounce off your heavy armor. High chance you shrug off arrows with no damage taken. That would be nicer. Titan, what's that? Reducing all incoming stagger. Oh, yeah, let's have a rank in that, because I am getting staggered quite a bit lately. Oh, harmonise, what's that? Utilize every piece, which gives you a 25% armor boost. Not bad, actually. Although it's a full matching set, which I don't have. I have Ebony plus my Dragon Priest masks. Blocking is 100% more effective. Increases the time block interval. Time blocks of small... yeah. Small chance to destroy the attacker's weapon. Deadly bash. Bashing does 3 times as much damage. I do bash a lot, I have to admit. Deflect arrows. Oh, no, I don't want this. Tall. Light weaponry. Bonebreaker. Mauls, maces, and clubs ignore 60% of armor. That'd be pretty good. Just to make my hammer even more absurdly overpowered. Myrmidon. Killing spree. Maybe something with my bow. Prey. Takedown. Well, against staggered enemies, you deal 200% critical damage with longbows. Ooh. Interesting. What about extra damage? Another rank in power draw. Slow down time even more. Yeah, go on. Let's go with that. So now... Oh, that does slow down time quite a lot. Ooh, that might be quite useful for shooting dragons with. Cool. Alright then. Oh, nearly home, finally. What time is it? 11 PM. Oh, good grief. I have been thinking about installing that winter overhaul, which makes everything covered in snow, because it's still winter months right now. But I think it's just too much effort, especially since it took me a while to get this grass overhaul working, and the compatibility issues with it, with stuff like Frostfall and that, and when cold, it's just a pain. So I'm probably not going to do it, but it is tempting, I have to admit, because I've seen screenshots of it and that, and it does look really good. And because we are now in winter, according to the little calendar thing there, you know, we're in Morning Star now, which is officially winter in Tamriel. It is tempting just to have the whole tundra and everything just completely blanketed in snow. As you'd expect it to be, almost, really. I love to think about it, but I think I kind of feel like it's maybe a little bit too much effort to be worth it. You know, I have this horrible feeling if I start mucking around with mods again with like that, I might end up breaking something again, which I really don't want to do. Because the game's probably at the minute stablest it's been in a long time, and of course it will freeze or crash in a second. Having said that, just that. Because it likes to take the piss, this game does, but honestly, no, it's the most stable right now than it has been in months. You know, weird door glitches and stuff aside. I don't want to upset the stability of the install at this point, this far along into the save and into the LP, you know. Roderick, I found a note on. I found a note. Why was that hard to say? I don't know. I found a note on Ragnar's corpse. It was written by Harold, apparently.
What do we have here? Let me see. Oh, so it's a herald. I don't know who this is. Do you know? No, of course you don't know. Why am I asking? And I won't bother to ask any of these idiots in here. I do have an idea, though. I know of a little ceremony where someone can summon blood relations and ask them for advice and recipes or whatever else. So,
okay.
What we're going to do, we go to Hall of the Dead, because that's where the dead people are, and I will summon my Grandpa Anand.
Christ, he's not joking, is he? I'm a bit knackered and I could do with a drink. But okay, I guess. Ooh. Where's he gone? He's probably teleported straight there, isn't he, or something? Okay, Hall of the Dead, that's past the temple, isn't it, I think? If I recall correctly.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
Have you indeed? I wouldn't call them honeyed, I'd call them irritable. Is he in here? Yeah, he is. Okay, we're gonna go further in. Into the catacombs. Oh, hello.
No time for the blood and the killing.
Why are there... Yeah, what?
Talos has given us victory. Oh yeah, this is going to be so. We win again.
You have the most enthusiastic battle cries I've ever seen, and there was just something, some just comedic genius of seeing that thing rolling on down there and them charging across that. Anyway, what are we doing?
I call upon Talos and all the divines to hear this summons. I, Roderick Redbeard, summon Anand of the same clan. Hear me and step forward. This will be very awkward if it doesn't work. Okay, let me try again. I, Roderick Redbeard. By Talos, it worked. Grandpa, is that you? No, it's Hermaeus Mora. Of course it's me, you little twit. Who else would it be? It is truly an honor to meet you, Grandpa Anand. I hope my actions have brought you pride as you looked on me down from Sovngarde. Brought me pride? This is what they don't tell you about being a celestial ancestor type. You have to watch all the idiotic and grotesque things that your stupid descendants do. You remember every time you ask that Argonian to stick her scaly thumb up your ass? I had to watch that. All
Too
the
much
other ancestors are
information.
laughing. Look at Roderick, your grandson, and I have to deal with this derision. You're hornier than a skooma-addled sload, and I don't know what to think of you. You come to me with questions? I want to kill you, but I can't. You know, it serves me right, forbidding your grandmother. You know, she was a whore, right? And I don't mean that in an exaggerated sense. I mean, she was actually a low-grade prostitute, not even high-grade. But Papa said that grandmother was the respected lady and priestess of Kinnereth. But Papa said your Papa was a bigger fool than you. That's Grandpa's compliment for you, Roderick. You don't know the half of the dirt on this family. The things I have to see. A bunch of criminals, drunks, and perverts. I have to watch them all. It's a giant mess, the whole Redbeard clan. Well, this is easily one of the worst moments in my entire life. Now don't get all weepy on me like a little girl, Roderick. Truth is, you've done some good things. You've killed more elf babies than anyone in the whole clan. That's something to be proud of. Look, I know why you summoned me. You need help with the companions. Blah, blah. Look, you think the Redbeard clan has dirt. Nothing on the companions. You want to know who the Herald is, right? His name is Herald Shieldbiter. A name from long ago. When I was a young man serving in the companions, I entered the circle. Unlike you, I was not touchy about the werewolf thing. I embraced it. Harold was a powerful thane. While he was away, we were supposed to guard his estate. One night, I got assigned to guard the family. It's a little awkward to explain, but smell of roast beef, full moon. Okay, I transformed and ate the whole family. Grandpa, that means that since you killed the family, Harold is coming after us because of what you did? Yes, and you can drop the judgmental tone, Mr. Baby Killer. Yes, and it's not like I got off scot-free, alright? The other companions, they figure out what happened. They take me to the woods. Oh, they say, oh, we're going to give you a prize and a promotion, and they cut my head off. Now I ride around with Hercene all day, hunting down ghost deer. But at least I don't have to be around the rest of the damn family. Thank Hercene for that. But like the gods say, let's not focus on what Grandpa did in the past. Let's look to the future. You've got to find this Herald guy and put him out of his misery, alright? He did the usual, oh, I lost loved ones, now I become crazy necromancer type thing. He's out of control. Okay, we will take care of the Herald, Grandpa. Just tell us where to go, we'll find him. One other thing, how is he still alive? He's in Herald's haunt, an old Draugr crypt. How did he live so long? He's a goddamn vampire. He's not part of any conspiracy or cult. He just wanted to live a long time. I knew it. I knew there was going to be a vampire behind us. I told you. I told you. You knew what? You wouldn't know nothing if it wasn't for me magically showing up here and telling you exactly where to go and what to do. By the way, that was the sorriest excuse for a summoning ceremony I've ever heard. You're supposed to get into it and say, oh, by the gods, I hereby summon. You just monotone droned. I should have left you a ghost turd here in the room. That's all you deserve. Nevertheless, it comes down to you and this Harbinger. You two must go and remedy the situation. Whatever your shortcomings, I have every faith that you will get this done, Roderick. Don't let Grandpa down. I swear on the bones of my ancestors, I will not fail you. I love you, Grandpa. Well, this is a little embarrassing. That did not go how I expected. Here I thought all these years Grandpa was a great noble adventurer, and now I find out he's kind of an asshole.
If it's any consolation, it didn't go the way I expected it to either. Don't be too hard on your grandpa. We all have our faults, I suppose.
Well, you're a more magnanimous sort than I am. No use dwelling on it, like he said. I'll meet you outside the haunt, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I have to wonder. Oh, great Grandpa Eckelbert. No.